Well, it happened. After 4 years, these two are finally seeing each other after so long. Greetings, huntsmen and huntresses. Welcome back to RWBY-JPDE. Are you sure you should be walking right now? This is already interesting. Seriously? That's what you want to lead with, Mom? I can recognize a bow-legged walk when I see one, dear. When I wrote call me afterwards, I didn't mean immediately after. I guess you and Dad's still up to with the old lifestyle. I must admit, that was weirdly comforting. I missed you, Blake. She missed you too, Callie. She probably doesn't know how to say it. I missed you too. Oh, come on, bring it in, you two. You were right. You were right. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was touching. Short-lived, but touching. Oh, still going, huh? Cool. And that's when I decided to leave. Why didn't you come back home? You didn't deserve that. You still don't. You left behind a daughter. What I had become was a beast, a monster. I had no right to put that on you. When you had warned me what chasing that path, that anger, what would do to me. Had become. I'm not going to act like I've ever begun to atone for all I've done, but despite my best intentions, I've managed to make trusted friends who have zero patience when it comes to my self-destructing bullcrap. I may not be someone I like fully yet, but I'm changing, and I intend to continue to change until I can hold my head high and stop sticking to the shadows. That's sweet. You've matured. I wish I hadn't taken such traumatic experiences, but you've grown, Blake. Blake, me and your father would really, really like if you come home. I can't, but not because of the reasons you may think. The Fang and Vale, they're planning something. Yes, I know. Me and my team have been investigating all their operations. I can't just leave them in the middle of it. And trust me, I don't really want to. As I said, they're my friends. They're all great girls, and even if I left, they wouldn't stop investigating the Fang. They're not doing it for me, they're doing it because they want to help. And beyond even the Fang Mom, I want to become a huntress now. Why? Huh? Why do you want to become a huntress? I think it's a fair question to ask, considering what happened last time you made a career choice. Fair enough. Why? When I first came to Beacon, it was to hide and make up for what I've done. I was scared, angered at myself. A lifetime of penance. Can't say I approve. I know, but that was before. Now, I still feel the pull to go back to what I was before, but it's not as strong. My friends made it possible, and so I want to become a huntress because in Team RWBY, I found a place where I belong, a place where I can be happy, to become a better me, a new Blake, someone you could be proud of. Oh, Blake, she's always proud of you, just a little disappointed what choices you made in the past. That's better. It really makes me glad to hear you say that, and to realize that you mean it. I'm surprised myself, also, because Beacon has a vacation time, no? I was thinking about coming back to Menagerie after the Vital Festival. Oh, please do. Your father will be so happy. Not being able to come to Vale once we found out where you were weighed on him so much. I promise I'll come. I'm done running from the two of you. That's great. Feel free to bring any of your friends too. Or Kenshi. Brothers knows we have enough space. I think that may be a bit premature, especially considering... Wait a minute. How'd you know his name? How do I indeed? You sure you didn't mention it to me? No, I have not. I'm absolutely certain I have not mentioned him, even in passing so far. Fair enough. Nothing nefarious, my dear. I simply was having a stroll in the market area when I caught your scent on a tall, strapping young man. I approached him and he was nice enough to talk to me. I can assure you he doesn't share any private details. He just assumed me that you were all well and surrounded by friends. I see. So that's how you knew that I had enrolled in Beacon. Yes. The information that we managed to get through some old contacts stopped in Vale. If it hadn't been for him, I would have never been able to send you the outfit. I'll have to thank him, also, for not telling me that you were here. Plus knows how I would have reacted. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good boy, but so easy to read when flustered. I know, right? He's just... Uh-oh. Wait a minute. When did you see Kenshi flustered? Well, when we first went out for our first time and he was talking about you and he met, he suddenly froze and blushed and mentioned bonding over books. That sounds like him, and I guess you figured out what kind of stuff I read from that single reaction. I did, I'm afraid. Please tell me you read Madonna Ark's work? I have. And she's also friends with their son. Hold the phone. Went out? Use the words went out. That. Yes, I believe I did. Went out, as in, like a date? We're on a date? And you said first time? As in you had more than one date? Maybe so. I don't consider our first meeting as one, so I guess it's 2 dates. Although he had no idea until after the second one. The poor dear. Of course he had no idea! Mom, what did you do to him? Nothing bad. She gave me the fabled lap pillow. You did not. What if I did? I can't believe you! Why not? You slept with my boyfriend! He wasn't your boyfriend at the time, young lady. And I know a taken man when I see one, and he was not taken by you. The girls he was actually taken by didn't seem to mind sending him in the den of a lion, so I indulged myself. Wow, this is getting intense. You guys haven't changed a bit. Nope. But of course, now you're actually in a serious entanglement. If you wish me to stop relating to him as a sexual available partner, I will. And if you think that's making it okay, just because I read erotica doesn't mean that I... So, this is what you left us for? Uh-oh. Oh, Ilia. Ilia. Running back to a weak, helpless old guard, playing house with humans. Being defiled by one. Mom, stay behind me. Blake, who is this person? Ilia Imitola. She's with the Fang and was assigned to the same unit. I see. Is that all I am to you, Blake? An ex-companion? I wish I could say it's because of your warm, welcoming statement, Ilia, but truth is, we couldn't have never been anything but. You're that far gone? That far removed from you and the Fang? Yes, and honestly, I have to thank you for it. Explain. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm just boosting the light on my side because the word Ilia is so faded because it's a dark red. I could have never noticed when I had become and what I had done without meeting you, without hearing you talk about your past. Oop. I've lost count of the amount of Faunai who I've met and told me about their experiences with racism, from isolation to sneering to work treatment to worse. Blake. Whenever I spoke to them, underneath the fury of emotions, there were always this underlying current of sadness. But not you. When you told me about your experiences in the school in Atlas, all I could hear from you was anger and hate. Well, excuse me for being pissed off. I remember a few choice words from you about humans as well. Indeed, when I look around, when I look at what I had turned Adam into, at the people he had started surrounding himself with, all I could do was see hate and anger, without and within. Somewhere down the road, hate became all I know. It built my world, imprisoned me as did everyone around me, taught me how to eat, how to drink, how to breathe. I thought I'd die with all that hate in my veins. It took so many more innocents with me. That's why I left. So you left because you were a coward? Because the cause was not important enough to you? The princess couldn't sully your hands anymore? There's nothing cowardly about what my daughter has done. Mom, this is coming from the old guard who let us nowhere. To this day, we're still fighting to get rid of your harmful influence. But if you make a habit of consulting with human males, no wonder you're still trapped in the mentality of a slave. You're nothing but a sad, cruel, ignorant child, aren't you? Mom, she's dangerous. Yes, and so's a cornered mama cat who will scratch and bite at anyone who even thinks about harming her kittens. And that's not racist. I'm basically saying what any mother in their position would do. She'll literally rip and tear into Ilia for what she's saying to her daughter. Watch your mouth, sow. First of all, the entire reason why you even go on your little revenge crusade is because of us. We built the entire structure of all the connections you're using to keep it going. Second, you speak of cause. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the cause of the White Fang was the good of our people, so excuse me for being unimpressed with indiscriminate violence that only harms those overall. We freed hundreds of our brothers and sisters. And how many of those found life outside of the Fang? How many of those others are facing the consequence of your bloodshed despite not having even looked at a White Fang leaflet? Why you keep playing the racial avenger? I don't know if the mathematics you've learned at the fancy Astidian school stuck with you, young lady, but there aren't that many of us Faunai that are those that are swats of humans who have never even seen one. But they will have heard of the Fang, and they will hear of your chapter's actions. It will colour their perspective, and any racial falsehoods about Faunai they will meet will go unchallenged. Your actions systematically take away chances of happiness for us the world over. That's actually kind of true. It's basically, in our world, if you've never met someone with a specific religion or a specific ethnicity, because you've heard about a collection of people who are like that, you immediately assume all of them are like that. It's basically like the whole concept where a stereotype is where the term stereotypes exist for a reason, even though it's not always the case, or never the case in a lot of cases. But like I said, that's the reason it happens. And you're too far gone down your self-pity spiral to even realize it. Boo-hoo, my parents are dead and my schoolmates were mean to me. Mom! Watch it! You watch it, young lady. I've heard thousands of those stories. I've lived and seen them, and so has my husband. I haven't forgotten and probably never will. But I chose to endure because my people need leaders. Our methods may have become outdated, but the world changed around us. We recognize that, and that's why we left. But I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here and be insulted by a child who aims to ruin everything we worked for. Someone like you. Let's be honest. Callie and, well, her husband, I think Garia or something, I can't remember his name. It was a slow process, but it was getting what they needed. It's better to take small steps forward than trying to take giant leaps forward to only wind up back at the start. That's basically what the White Fang are doing. If they did it slowly but surely, everything will be fine. It's kind of like what happened with, you know, like most minorities in, you know, like the past. I'm not going to say who, but that's because that's basically what. I don't want to get into that basically, so yeah. Someone like you could never make my daughter happy. What? You're lucky you're more trouble dead at my hands than alive, you. But I pray the Grimms choke on your innards. She's gone. I can't smell her anymore. Mom, what you said at the end, was that? I could tell easily when she asked about what she was to. Wait, you mean you didn't know? No, I never knew. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not in the slightest. Alright, guys. There's a little bit more and then we'll end the episode. Oop, this is probably going to be it. Next couple of parts. Alright guys, so I'll see you in the next part. See you in a bit. Peace. And we're back. I may have gone overboard a bit, but she was just too cute. A shame she wasn't there when I woke up, but she left me a nice note. Oh, this is awkward. So, I guess Miss Lavender lives around here? Quite. You? Love Hotel. Blake's mother booked it for us. That's some involved parenting. I'm pretty sure if I wanted, I could have actually added the 18 rated content for this, but I'd rather not. So, you're into older women? I don't think I'm a lesbian, if that's what you're asking. But, trying to deny that I'm into women would be pretty silly after tonight. I guess you're bi then. Best of both worlds. If I ever get with a man, I'll let you know how they compare. No pressure. Now we better try and get some shut-eye, partner. It was a very nice evening. We needed to turn our brains off for everything else for one day. But tomorrow, we go to Vadrunum. I know. My first step towards getting back your trust. After we're going there, so... Aren't we going there so you won't get expelled and our team won't break up? Honestly, but at this point, I seriously doubt there's anything that could break us up. And I doubt Beacon... And between Beacon, your trust, well, one is more important. Yeah, your trust to your friends is far more important. After all, school's only for a couple of years, while friendship is for life. Well guys, I'll cut you back in when we see the next part of Blake. See you in a few. Peace. Okay guys, and we're back. Here we go. And then she said to my mother, "Hope the Grimms choke on your innards." The Grimm? I'm going to be the Contraxian here and say that maybe it was just wishful thinking on her part. No, this was new to me. There have been discussions before in the Fang about weaponizing Grimm, saying that it's been done before in history. Oh god, I'm getting moralized right now. Even if there's only a chance, we must take it as an absolute certainty. They have stolen giant robots. Who knows what else they've got up their evil little sleeves? If Grim figure in a way in their plans, it is imperative we investigate Mount Glen, and only investigate. Promise me. I'm serious, girls. The Fang's numbers alone will be dangerous. Without thinking of Torchwick's operation, Ilia is at very least my equal. But Adam, if we run into him, we have no choice. We have no chance. Come on. I'm sure we can. I'm not joking, Yang. If you can't promise me we're only going there to investigate, I'm sabotaging this mission. Yikes. I haven't met any of them, but rumor is that Adam is strongest of the Fang's Rokusume, and I've seen him fight soldiers, robots, and Grim and hunters. He has shut down and defeated every single opponent he's ever faced, and he's blind. He's partially blind, Blake. He's not completely. Damn, if he wasn't such a bad dude, that'd be pretty cool. He's ruthless, and he's vowed to harm anything and anyone I hold dear. I can't lose you guys. I won't. Okay, I promise we'll be extra careful and only investigate. It's nice to hear you care, Blake. I'll respect your wishes. Yeah, if this guy is scary enough that you even care what happens to ice cream, I will stay the hell away from him. Hey! The hell do you mean, even? Alright, that's agreed on then. Now, we should get some proper shut-eye. Investigation or not, it's still going to be dangerous, so we need to be rested and we go in prepared. We all go back together. Got it? Got it. Alright. Alright. Well, guys, I'm going to end the video here. I know it's a little bit shorter than normal, but that's because I wanted to get through that little interaction between Blake and her mother. So with that said, guys, this is Jeff, and I'm out of here. See ya.